Hi folks, Walking Writer here. It's February 8th, 2023. I'm on the banks of the Mohawk River in Herkimer, New York. Today I'm just going for a short hike, heading east on that way, maybe 3/4 of a mile or so. My car's parked about a 1/4 mile the other way. And we'll just go for a walk, check out the area. Plus I'll give you a little writing update. Haven't done that in a while. So it's a beautiful day. It's about 41 degrees Fahrenheit according to my car thermometer. So it's February thaw, I guess. So it's a beautiful day, and let's go check out the area. And just beyond that embankment is the Erie Canal. Boats will take the canal to bypass this part of the river, parts of which are not navigable. Said that correctly. And then parallel to the Erie Canal is the Erie Canalway Trail. It's a walking, biking, hiking trail. Runs about 360 miles from Albany, New York to Buffalo, New York. Wow, this tree looks pretty cool, a little gnarly. And we're even getting breaks of sunshine today. It's amazing. It's been a mild winter overall. So about less than a week ago, we had a 2-day cold snap that was awful, way below zero. Here's an old set of tracks I can follow. You can see that little island down there in the river, or sandbar, whatever you want to call it. That's why boats can't navigate this part of the river. They have to use the canal to my right. Wow, what a gorgeous day this has turned out. If I did my calculations right, I think it's 42 days until spring. So it feels very springy today. Okay, there's a little stream down there I can't walk across without getting wet. And here's a better view of that stream. Very idyllic setting. And the other footprints are over here. I should have just followed those. There, just go over this embankment over here. Take us right to the other side. Now I could go back in those woods closer to the river and continue on, but I'll head this way in the open field for now. There, looks like we came upon a little snowmobile path. There in the distance are the railroad tracks. There, I came from down that little slope there. There's a little railroad bridge. And that body of water just ahead should be the West Canada Creek, and that should empty into the Mohawk River. Looks like someone had some type of snowshoe. Those are large prints. Some winter wildlife over there. Some geese. There goes the Amtrak at 11:41 a.m. Right on time. Now I'm just making that up. I don't know what schedule. Now about 4 years ago, May 2019 I believe, I started in Village of Herkimer, New York by some stone arch bridges way up there, and then followed along the West Canada Creek on this side as far as I could go. But the side I'm on now, I'll be able to see where the creek enters the river much better. Take two for this segment. I realize I just had my zoom on when I first filmed this, so I have to refilm it now properly. The sun's not too bad over here, so I'll give you a quick writing update. I'd been planning to write a new novel in the spring of 2022, last year. I had some ideas written down, some notes, but just wasn't into it, wasn't feeling it. I've been writing most of my life since I was a teenager. I'm almost 60 now. And I've been self-publishing for 22 years. So I think I just needed a mental break. I was going to write later in the spring and kept putting it off. So I decided just to take all of 2022 off from writing, just to recharge my brain. Though I did take a lot of notes and refine the idea I wanted to work on. So I think it'll be a better novel now when I start it. I have started an outline already, just a little bit. So, you know, maybe work on that for a couple months and then start writing the book later this year. I hope. That is my plan anyways. Wow, this walk is much farther than the 3/4 miles I had estimated. That would have been walking along the river, but I'm taking a big loop around. Wow, this is beautiful. This is West Canada Creek running north to south, and it'll meet up down there with the Mohawk River. West Canada Creek starts way up in the Adirondack Mountains somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. And in 2019, when I walked the other side, I stopped somewhere over there as far as I could go. Maybe I'll see it clearer further down. See the geese over there, hear the geese over there. I won't get any closer so I don't disturb them. Anyways, I'll give you a quick second writing update as well. Like I said, I was refining my novel idea that I want to start this year. I've already started outlining. I did that last year. Last year I also discovered Booktube, a bunch of YouTube channels by people who talk about books, review books. I didn't know there was such a wide community for that, so I've been checking those out and getting some ideas of things to read. Plus I submitted, a lot of them are fantasy. They explore fantasy novels. So I sent some of them physical books or ebooks, copies of my Nicholas Raven and the Wizard's Web fantasy. I wrote that in 2015. It's about 1,800 pages plus. It took me 37 years to write it from start to finish. So I sent that out. I mean, hopefully to reach a wider audience. I've never been the best book promoter. Not a good businessman, but that's how it goes. So maybe some of them will read it one day and give it a review. That'd be nice. And in that light, I decided to reread the book. It was published in 2015. I haven't read in 7 years. Kind of forgot parts of it. And so I reread that maybe late August to early November of last year. So I reread it and then re-edited it, you know, got rid of a few stray typos that were in there and republished the ebooks and the paperback volumes. So we'll see what happens with that.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
I was getting this video ready. Booktuber Andrew was kind enough to mention Nicholas Raven and the Wizard's Web on his Booktube channel. There he discusses books, gives books reviews, etc. So thanks very much for the shout out, Andrew. I will link that video below with a timestamp where he talks about my book, and I'll link his homepage as well to his channel. So thanks very much, Andrew. I appreciate it very much. Take care.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Finally, I reached my destination, taking the longer way. This is where the West Canada Creek empties into the Mohawk River. And this is a much better view of it than I had almost 4 years ago when I was on the other side. Now in 2019, I believe I think I was standing over there on a little peninsula over there, but those little islands kind of blocked part of my view. But over here, it's much clearer. So the creek meets the river, and the river heads east down towards Albany, New York way. We're getting closer. I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I literally can't go any farther. Take a look. There, I reached the destination. This is where the West Canada Creek joins the Mohawk River. West Canada Creek comes down that way, and then the Mohawk River goes that way, and so there they join. And then the Mohawk will go to the Hudson River down in the Albany area, and then down to New York City and to the Atlantic Ocean. And as you can see, this is as far as I can go on a little edge here. Now the question is, do I go back the way I came or go that way, which is about 3/4 miles, which is much shorter? Looks like someone had a campfire going here. Okay folks, I hope you enjoyed this walk and the writing update. I'm a little tired out, I have to admit. I think I'm going that way along the river closer, and hopefully it'll be a shorter journey home, but I'll let you know when I arrive at my car. Okay, still heading home. The tracks I followed kind of just loop around back to the path I already took, so I guess we're going back home the long way, but that's okay. Little extra walking never hurt anyone. Alright, I made it back to my car. So I'll go online and calculate the actual distance I walk and not the distance I thought I was going to walk. It was a little tough today. The snow is a little slushy, so that made it seem tougher. My jeans are soaked up to my calves, so I'll put that information somewhere below. So take care and talk to you later. Bye. Hey folks, Walking Writer here. It's February 23rd. Hi folks, Walking Writer here. It's February 8th, 2023. Today I'm going to take a short walk, heading east, maybe about 3/4 mile. My car is parked about a 1/4 mile out